Welcome, everyone.
Oh, you're recording. Okay. Okay, you're good. Give me a second. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Welcome, everyone, to Wine and Wisdom with Lauren and Tara. We're going to tell the story of how I manifested my best friend.
Me.
Here's Lauren. I just spilled wine all over myself.
First ever Wine and Wisdom unboxing. So, rosé mix.
Charged us like $50 for this. I thought Lauren's a lightweight, so she'll be drunk for sure. If we do it, what are you laughing at?
Look at your feet. Why do they look like that?
It's a Niagara wine. It's not that fancy.
Yeah, Lauren manifested her best friend.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Just kidding. Welcome to our YouTube channel. So
Lauren
here,
has more best friends than I do.
well, you married one of my other ones, so
favorite.
yes, I have many best friends. So welcome to our YouTube channel. Here we are going to share our biggest manifestation stories and what it is that we've done to create lives that we love, to manifest specific things in our lives, like big money months and Tara's soulmate.
Our soulmate.
Your soulmate, and our dream apartments, and just lives that we really, really love. We believe that it is available to everyone and anyone, and so we're going to start talking about it on YouTube.
And we're going to wine while we do it.
And give you guys some questionable wisdom.
Yeah.
Actually, no, life-changing wisdom.
It really is life-changing, just for the record.
So let's pour some wine.
And gain some wisdom.
Yes. We're so lame.
I love it. Okay.
So let's first talk about who we are and what we're doing here.
Okay, you go first.
All right. Well, Tara and I are both manifestation coaches, I guess you could say. I'm specifically a business coach, but we both talk a lot about the power of our mindset and the power of energy in creating lives that we love. Mm-hmm. And we are almost a year ago now, we started a membership called Mind Magic, where we help people to very quickly change basically the energy that they are, putting out there into the universe in order to create a new physical reality around them as a result.
Yes. What do you want to give another tidbit about you? That wasn't very.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I was telling you about both of us. My name's Lauren Saunders. Welcome to Wine and Wisdom, and I'm from Toronto, Ontario. And I've been coaching in this realm for about 2.5 years. Previous to this, I was an art teacher. I had my first business as a lash technician. And now I am a coach and course creator and obsessed with all things manifestation. And I am a very firm believer that we can create any life that we desire for ourselves, any reality. There is nothing out of reach. And about 1.5 years ago, I manifested Tara into my reality via Instagram.
Yeah. Yes, my name is Tara Burnett / Tara Craig, and I'm also a mindset manifestation teacher. I used to own a gym and had a previous life of being a nutritionist and personal trainer, and then now I'm a full-time online, and I live in Victoria, BC, out on the west coast, and I married Lauren's best friend and took him away from her. And I actually think I manifested Lauren because I was very intentional. I was like, okay, because you know how you always hear that quote? It's like you are the combination of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And I was like, well, I don't really like the people that I spend time with. So I'm going to obsessively listen to Lauren's podcast, The Aligned Entrepreneur. And I thought in my mind, I was like fangirling over Lauren. And then one day she sent me a voice note over Instagram. And the rest is history.
Is that how we manifested each other?
That's how I manifested you. And then she interviewed me for her podcast.
They say that, I believe that we can manifest specific people into our lives.
Yeah.
I don't think that I intentionally manifested you.
No, that's what I mean. I just mean I intentionally manifested you.
Well, can we talk?
With you.
So each episode.
You didn't even know who I was.
I mean, each episode, we're going to tell a story about how we intentionally and specifically manifested things like money and love and friendships and homes and career moves and successful businesses and all the things. And we're going to give you guys tips to do the same thing. So today is about how I manifested my best friend. And we're going to talk about how to specifically call in friendships that are aligned with you, right? And I think especially if you are someone who is on a journey of consciously creating your life, meaning that you understand that you are someone who is capable of manifesting anything that you want, that your thoughts are energy, that you create your own reality, then it is important to have people in your life who live by those, those same principles, right?
Yeah.
And we talk to a lot of people who say, I'm just really ready to have friends in my life or like-minded people in my life. So we're going to talk about that today, about how you call those kinds of people into your life.
Yeah, and the best part about like Lauren and I's friendship is that we obviously don't live in the same part of Canada, and we connected over Instagram and each other's podcasts, and I just started like voice noting each other every day. And like, how long was it before we actually met in person? 8 months? Or
no, longer than that. Oh wait. Oh maybe. Oh no. When did we meet? Last December. We'd been talking almost a year, but we started being really good friends come the summer last year. So I actually hired Tara as a coach because she's specific. Well, you help with people with manifestation, but specifically you help people change their relationship with their body in order to manifest weight loss, right?
Yeah.
And we'll definitely do an episode on that. And so I had hired you. We'd been on each other's podcast. Was I on your podcast or were you just on mine?
I think I was just on yours.
Ouch.
I've actually never interviewed you on mine.
I know. Well, I'm just realizing that. Anyways, so I hired you as a coach to help me with some of that stuff. And then when our 6 weeks together were over, I actually remember at that point thinking I should just Tara and I should just keep having these weekly calls as sort of because we have the same type of businesses. We're in similar situations in terms of our finances and what our goals are and things like that. And within a couple of weeks, you were like, what if we just keep having these calls?
Yeah.
And then from there, just biz besties.
And then, okay, we'll have to share some of this footage because I decided to fly out to Toronto and surprise Lauren.
Oh
she
boy.
had no idea.
I'll never escape this footage.
We'll just cut to that right now. Oh my God, so good.
Drink over here.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the beginning. And then, so how to manifest a soulmate friendship. First step is obsessively stalk them on Instagram. No. No, that's not it.
No, that's not it. But it did work for Tara.
Yeah, it did work for me. The first step is just getting really clear on what it is that you want in a friendship and how you want to feel. And that is something that I did because my friends weren't as into manifestation and mindset as I was, or any of that woo-woo stuff. So I was like, I just want to be with a friend where it feels so easy and they're into mindset and manifesting and law of attraction and Abraham Hicks and all those things. So I got really clear on what I wanted and how I wanted to feel. And then, I think that is really the biggest piece.
And Tara and I's whole thing when it comes to manifestation, and we actually have a free mini e-course for you on how to quickly manifest change in your life, is about what it is that you believe to be true in an area of your life that you wish to create change in. So if you're wanting to call in more soulmate friendships or just more people to connect with in general, what is it that you believe to be true in that area? So is it that, I know for me, for quite a while, it was outside of university, it's really hard to meet people, right? That was my belief. Outside of school, it's hard to meet new people. In your late 20s, early 30s, it's hard to meet new people. And I had to shift that for myself before I was able to draw in more people that were really those best friend connections. who, weren't people from previous chapters of my life.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is like, I love my friends from high school and I'm still very close with them, but like, not to be too cheesy, but the friendship that Lauren and I have is like, it's just so different. Like I've never been able to like share so much of what I'm so passionate about and have Lauren like be so just like supportive in every way. And I want every person to have a friend like Lauren. I might cry.
Oh, jeez. Let's just keep talking about this. But I think that like for our viewers, we could talk about, what is it that you want in a friendship at this point in your life, right? How is it that you want to feel? Is it that you want to feel really supported? You want to just have people to laugh with? What is it that people really look for in friendships? I think especially out of school, right? You look for people that are at a similar place in life as you are, that have similar goals, whatever those are, and that think in a similar way as you do. Like I know for me, there are people from my past who if I met up with now, the way that like the life that they lead is very different from mine. Right. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, it means that we have different, like it's hard to really have things to talk about or things in common.
Yeah.
Right. So when it comes to like my best friends, people that really, especially if you work online like Tara and I do, it's really important the people that you're in touch with throughout the day. It can feel very isolating. So for me, it really is about people who have the same beliefs, because Tara and I are very spiritual in our beliefs about law of attraction and manifestation and creating your own reality intentionally. And I know how difficult it is for me to be in a conversation with someone who doesn't believe in any of that. It's pretty much impossible. I just don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's a very that's that person's journey and that's totally fine, but they're not going to be my best friend because they live in a world where they feel limited, and that's fine, but that's not the world that I live in.
Yeah.
I want to be around people who
bring you down, like
that
energy. Yeah.
I want to be around people who make me feel expansive, who challenge my beliefs, who point things out in me, who, when I tell them I want to make, $1 million, they say, okay, cool. Like, go bigger. Why only $1 million?
Yeah. That is so important. Like, just having someone that expands you is life changing. So I feel like step one to manifesting your best friend would be like, get clear on the qualities that you want and how you want to feel. And then I would say the same kind of thing in terms of manifesting a soulmate. It's like, start doing all the things that you would do with your best friend. And like, for me, it was different. Like we're online, but it was just voice noting back and forth. But I would go, like when I was trying to manifest my soulmate, I was like, what are the dates that I would want to go on and like, just go do those things on my own. Like it's kind of like cliche advice, but like, you're going to meet those people doing the things that you want to do with them.
Yes. Yeah. Are you sitting at home being like, why don't I meet anybody?
Yeah.
Well, because you probably don't want new friends in your life just to sit around and be bored with. Like you want to have fun, go have fun.
Yeah.
Right. Manifestation is all about getting into the vibe of the way that you want to feel, as if you already have that thing that you have.
Yeah.
Right. So, Tara and I are really big on visualization, and I think that you could probably do something really powerful around, if you're getting intentional about calling in new friendships, you could probably do something really powerful around visualizing, yourself in a group of people, having just like feeling so, I know for me, I want to feel completely myself in my friendships. I want to feel really like valued for exactly who I am. I want to feel heard and supported and taken seriously. So if I was setting an intention for new friendships in my life, I would tune into, like I would set that intention. I'd get really clear on that's how I want to feel. And that's what we're going to like really encourage you guys to do, at least with this. I think with anything that you want to manifest, that's the number one thing, is how do you want to feel? Tune into it. And join Mind Magic because we help you to do this in a very like systematic and strategic way. There's more information on that in the description of the video. And so get really clear and then find a way to visit that each day, right? And don't like cling when you find someone that you think you'd be good friends with. It worked for Tara.
You're the one who paid me to be your friend initially. So.
That's true. Okay, I paid you to be my coach. Hello. And you were like, Here we go.
Yeah.
It's all working out, and I'm making
Yeah,
money.
I mean, that is actually very good advice, though, is not like clingy, but it's like there's a million people in the world. Like, don't feel like that one person that comes into your life is gonna be your friend and like that's it, and you have to hold on to it with everything you got, because that's coming from a lack scarcity mindset. And that it's the same thing with like when you're meeting like partners, like you're just gonna kind of like scare them away.
Yep.
I had to play it very cool with Lauren at the beginning. No, not so much.
I didn't know like it was so like all this was going on for you.
I just remember when she first sent me a voice note and I was like, she's talking to me, because I was so used to listening to her podcast. I was like so excited.
Aligned entrepreneur.
Yeah, the aligned.
I mean, we both have podcasts. Tara, there's a lot of Tara and I on the internet, and now even more. So what can people expect from our YouTube channel, Tara?
We're going to talk about, I'm going to do an episode, or we're going to do an episode together, how I manifested my soulmate. Lauren's going to do one on,
oh my God, so many things. My dream apartment.
Yeah. We're going to talk about our dream businesses.
Yeah. $25,000 months in business, paying off debt, all the things, all the big
Dream
things.
body.
Dream body, absolutely. And we're going to have a new episode for you guys every Wednesday, because it's Wine and Wisdom Wednesday.
Yep.
And if you're wanting to change something in your life specifically, we do have a free resource for you. We'll link that down in the show notes. Free little mini e-course for you guys with a workbook and everything, so you can check that out. And if you're really wanting to work with us on the next level and have our teachings change your life, you can join the next round of Mind Magic. Can we talk just really briefly about that for those of you who are still here with us?
Obviously, everyone's still here. Mind Magic is basically, well, the catchphrase is change the story, change your life. And we take people for 3 months at a time, and you're part of a private Facebook group, and we teach you the daily mindset work to do every single day. It takes like less than 10 minutes. And it is like the most high vibe supportive place in the entire internet. People have made insane changes, like opened a bed and breakfast in Italy, fully sold it out, got a lead role in a movie, like bought their first condo. There's just like $50,000 manifested, like insane things. So it's we keep it inexpensive. It's a membership 3 months at a time. It's so much fun. We go live every Wednesday for Wine and Wisdom. We all do our mindset work in there together, and it's just very powerful.
Yep. And
sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say it opens every quarter. So January, April, September.
We're starting again in October.
Wait, July. I was missing one.
I was like, wait, are we starting on in 2 weeks?
No, January, April, July, October.
October 1st is our next one. Mm-hmm. And like since we started Mind Magic, so it's been almost a year. Mm-hmm. But in the first like 6 months, I like retired my first business, moved into my dream home on the ocean, met and married my soulmate, like crazy things. So it's really fun.
I don't have a soulmate, which I have to say has never been an area that I've focused. I know that with Mind Magic, you don't get to have 2 soulmates. With Mind Magic, I could create any there's actually been reasons why I've chosen not to focus on that area. Honestly, like I just really like my life the way that it is. But I've created a business where I consistently make anywhere from sort of $15,000 to $25,000 a month. I've paid off a huge amount of debt. I have there's a lot of big things happening.
You just got your dream car?
Yeah, I just got my dream car. It's coming. I'm very impatient. And like so much of it, the power, you guys, in manifestation is through the daily mindset work that you do.
Yeah.
What you do for even 10 minutes a day that makes and that's why we're seeing people who have been in Mind Magic for, 3 to 9 months kind of thing. People that have been in it since the beginning with us that are just, they have completely different realities because they've committed to doing a little bit of mindset work over time, literally rewiring their brain for a new way of thinking that then attracts a new reality to them. So if you are interested in joining us inside Mind Magic, opt in below, and that way we'll also link the actual program page so you can read about it, you can join the waitlist, or you can just opt into our freebie, and that will make sure that you get an email for the next time that we open as well.
Do you tell Lauren? Yeah. Well, I was just going to say one last thing is like, I think what's missing from manifestation teachings is they're not applicable. So that is why we created it. It's like less than 10 minutes. It's a specific process that you do every single day that will have you seeing results.
Yep.
Yeah.
So subscribe. We have to be YouTubers.
We're YouTubers now. Subscribe. Click the button, the bell button. Right?
Yeah.
How else to be a YouTuber? I'm so excited. I wanted to
like this video.
Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. It really supports our channel. So
one of my favorite people always says, and this honestly makes me always like his videos. He says, when you like my video, it makes it so that people who otherwise wouldn't get to see this content. And I'm like, ooh, I want other people to see this content because it's so life-changing.
You know what's funny is I actually hate when people say like this video. I'm like, don't tell me what to do when I don't like it.
Whereas I'm like, okay, like
I only like it if you actually liked it.
Yeah, that's true. We don't need your pity. We're doing fine.
We don't need your pity likes.
Yeah. All right, love you guys.
Mwah.
Welcome
See you
to
next
Wine and Wisdom.
Talking about imposter syndrome, basically. Oh my god. Say about Wine and Wisdom.
2 bottles of wine later.
She drank pretty much all of the 2 bottles.
Mm-hmm. This wine is making me awesome.
You just want touch. Lauren getting ready for bed.
This is so perfect.
It's actually, I'm cold.
You're cold?
Yeah, it's cold out. Aww.
We're out of the way. I want to watch YouTube videos on manifesting, please. Oh, by the way, Lauren has the most control about it.
Hey, I got muscles like Superman trainer. Hey, real rare like Super Saiyan Mega. I stomp on Lucifer's sage. Now I got a few rings on Jupiter skating. I meant to say
I got me and Lauren best friend pens.
Best friend pens.
They were $18 each.
There's like
abundance.
crystals in there.
We're gonna keep them forever. If Lauren loses this pen, gonna say something important and I forgot.
I'll just be over here drinking.
That's usually my job. I love when I get to talk for once because Lauren's sick and her throat hurts.
I do talk a lot.
But
it's because I have so many good things.
So what if we do something that's like something to do? Yeah. What if we do this?
Yeah.
And then it
And it out.
drink up.
Fine.
So grab some rosé.
Get ready with your rosé. Rosé and ready. No. I like an alliteration.
We do, but not that one.
Okay, grab your drinks. We shouldn't promote too much alcoholism.
So let's pour some wine.
And gain some wisdom. But you didn't do it with your... Okay.